Hi, my name is Amika George and my book Make It Happen is published in January 2021. It's a practical toolkit for activism and a guide to campaigning for anyone who wants to be an activist. Whoever you are, whatever your age, gender, race or location is, I really strongly believe that we all have a right and a responsibility to be an activist in today's world, particularly given the current climate. I think it's more important now than ever to raise your voice and make change happen. It's based on my own experiences, having founded Free Periods at the age of 17 after reading about girls missing school because of period poverty, and 3 years later, after a lot of hard work and a protest and a legal campaign, successfully persuading the British government to provide free menstrual products in all schools and colleges in England. So it's proof that activism really does work, and please read Make It Happen if you want to know more. Thanks.
Hi, my name's Janice Nicks and I'm here to tell you about my book, my new book, Breaking Out. Breaking Out is a story of my past and my future. To begin with, I led a very colourful life. I started shoplifting and I got involved in a company that was not desirable. Anyway, we wade through all of that, and thankfully I've come out the other side as a probation service officer. I'm also a foster mother and I enjoy life. I love life. And I want to tell the world how you can change. I want to tell the world to embrace their past, embrace their inhibitions, whatever it is, embrace it and move on. Thanks, guys.
Hello, I'm Emma Barnett and I'm the author of Period. It's about bloody time. Did you know that Brexit was nearly scuppered because of tampons, or rather the tampon tax? I kid you not, that is why that deal with Boris Johnson went to the wire. Did you know a well-educated woman in Britain last year has been putting in her tampon wrong the whole of her menstruating life because she's been putting it in with the applicator? I bring up these two examples because it's the exact reason why I wrote the book. We can't talk about periods, we can't talk about women's experience. Women themselves don't know half the time what's good for them or what they should be doing, because when they talk about their health with doctors in this area, it's often lacking, as it was for me. I struggled with endometriosis for 21 years, no diagnostics there. And I really feel there's also a lot of laughter to be had around periods as well. So I've brought together previously untold stories, bust a load of myths, and it's all in the book.
Hi, I'm Sophie Williams and I'm the author of Millennial Black, which is coming out in April of 2021. So, to tell you a little bit about who I am and what the book is, I started working on Millennial Black when I was the Chief Operating Officer of an advertising agency. I sort of looked around the landscape and saw that there was no one like me doing the sort of work that I was doing. So I thought, okay, I'm going to get a book, I'm going to read about this. And while there were loads of books about women in business and women in leadership, I couldn't find any that addressed race and none at all that were about black women in business. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have to write this. And so Millennial Black was born. So Millennial Black looks at the struggles that black women traditionally face in their careers, but it doesn't say to them, here are the things that you have to change. Instead, it uses my experience as a business leader to say to other business leaders, here's this group, here's how they've been overlooked, here's the business benefit of having a more inclusive workplace, and here's what you can do to create a fairer work environment for everybody.
Hello, I'm Jack Guinness. I'm the founder of the Queer Bible. I founded the Queer Bible for very selfish reasons. I wanted a space where I could go and learn about my own LGBTQ+ history. So I wanted to create a space that was as innovative, as beautiful, as inspiring and moving as the LGBTQ+ community themselves. The premise is I ask my queer heroes to write about their queer heroes. So you get this beautiful dual narrative that pulls the reader in. You get the writer's story, and then you find out about the queer hero that inspired them. Each essay is accompanied by a beautiful original illustration by a young LGBTQ+ illustrator from around the world. I couldn't be more excited to share this book with you. I feel that a lot of LGBTQ+ people spend a lot of time growing up working out who they are. They can be quite self-destructive, they can feel quite alone, they can feel quite separated from those around them, from their peers, from their family. What I want to do is to connect young LGBTQ+ people up to their new family, to their chosen family. I want them to know that they walk in the footsteps of the most incredible human beings that have walked the face of this planet. The tagline of the Queer Bible that I think of most is, "We stand on the shoulders of giants. It's now time to learn their names." Thank you. I'm so excited to be doing this with you all.
Hello, my name is Michael Stewart and I'm a writer. I've written 6 books, but my new book, Walking the Invisible, is my first foray into non-fiction. It's a book about the Brontes, their lives and their landscapes then and now, and each chapter takes you on a different journey, a different adventure into Bronte land. I've immersed myself in this world for the last 7 or 8 years. First of all, writing my novel Ill Will, which recounts Heathcliff's missing years, and then creating the Bronte Stones project, working with people like Kate Bush, whose tribute to Emily Bronte are now carved into a rock on the moors above Haworth. You don't have to be into the Brontes or know anything about the Brontes to enjoy this book. As long as you love literature and walking, you're going to love this book.
The author of The Success Code. The Success Code is a practical guide to inspire you to take a fresh look at your life and give you the tools and strategies to achieve extraordinary success. So, how did this book come about? Well, I've been blown away by all the new research coming out from the social sciences and exciting developments in the world of executive coaching, but was totally frustrated that this wasn't reaching a wider audience, and that included my own children and people I work with. That's why I wrote The Success Code, to bring together a huge wealth of knowledge and skills in a user-friendly way, to spread the word far and wide, to help people young and old, whatever their circumstances, however down on their luck, and get more out of life. And with the global pandemic making us all question how we live our lives, this book could not be more timely. For me personally, The Success Code fulfills a huge lifelong ambition, and I hope that it will inspire you to set your own goals fulfill your own ambitions and be hugely successful.
Hello, I'm Kate Lucy and I'm an alcoholic. Oh, wrong video. I'm Kate Lucy and I have written the book Get a Grip, Love, which is a cheering read about depression and poor mental health and needing to get a grip, or being told to get a grip, or telling yourself to get a grip, and beating yourself up and being your own worst enemy, which I was inspired to write after experiencing a lot of depression myself and reading a lot of other books about depression and mental health and all the fun that comes with being really sad all the time, and reading a few passages where I thought, oh my god, yes, me too. I feel seen, I feel understood, I feel like I can relate to this, and I feel like I'm making sense of my depression a bit more after reading this. So I wanted to write about my experiences in the hopes that maybe somebody will read one paragraph of that and go, oh my god, me too, yes, I feel understood. Here's hoping.
Suzanne Mullholland, and I'm the author of The Batch Lady, Shop Once, Cook Once, Eat Well All Week, and The Batch Lady Meal Planner. These came out in 2020, and today I'm here to talk to you about my new book called The Batch Lady Healthy Family Favourites, okay? So many people have asked me for a healthy cookbook, and I'm so excited that this is going to be coming out in 2021. It has, similar to the first book, it has paired recipes. So if you're going to make a recipe on this side, you may as well make its pair, which uses the same ingredients but makes a different meal, meaning that you save a lot of time and money, okay? It's got my new book has 3 for the fridge, 3 for the freezer, so it'll show you on a Sunday how you can make 3 separate recipes and put them in your fridge, and you can also double those recipes so you have another 3 for another busy week ahead that you can put in your freezer. The recipes all come with different serving suggestions for adults and children, depending, so that you accommodate the whole family depending on what their needs are for eating, and they can all nearly be cooked from frozen. So if you're a busy working parent, then this is a great option for you. The recipes also come with a corn bubble. There's lots of different sections, meat-free, tons of different sections. So there is a meat-free option, but on the meat options, there is also an option that you can change that recipe into a vegetarian recipe as well, so that somebody who's vegetarian can use all the recipes in the book as well. It's going to be really exciting. It's called The Batch Lady Healthy Family Favourites, and I cannot wait for it to come out in 2021. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed writing it. Thanks very much.
Hello there, my name is Daniel Howell. I'm an entertainer, activist, and author of the upcoming book You Will Get Through This Night that is set to be published in May next year, providing that there isn't any more global apocalypse, and there will actually be a next year. As an entertainer, I've been very open about my struggles with mental health, and this is something that, as well as being very helpful for me, has brought me a lot closer to my audience and made me realise how important it is for us all to have conversations around mental health, and also how much there is for all of us to learn about how our minds work and the things that we can do to change our lives for the better, which is why I am writing You Will Get Through This Night, which is a practical mental health guidebook that will help you understand your mind, why your mental health works the way that it does. And yeah, it's going to be deep, dark, very personal from me. It'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry, and it contains some professional advice that might profoundly change your life. So I hope everyone pre-orders it. Thanks.
I'm Mary Ruth Guillaume, the author of the book Liquids to Lunch. This book is about 12 healthy actions that help you move forward every day. This book is about self-awareness and knowing what makes you happy. Once you know what makes you happy, you will have the strength to want to do these 12 actions to take care of yourself, to build a momentum for you to achieve your life's purpose, to bring you happiness, to overcome any challenges that you may face. The book is based off of living your life within a 24-hour period.
One of the actions is liquids to lunch to give you a lot of energy. The book goes into detail. But once you implement these free and accessible actions of health within your 24-hour day, it will hopefully allow you to move forward with a momentum towards happiness.